Our top story this morning, the Supreme Court gives a green light to the Trump administration to move forward with dismantling the Education Department.
With the justices issuing an emergency ruling Monday, nearly 1,400 employees may soon be without work. The DOE manages federal loans for colleges and enforces civil rights laws in schools. Layoffs were announced in March as part of Trump's efforts to slash spending, but soon after were paused by a lower court. Today, concern is growing over support services included in special education and financial aid.
This is one of those moments where something really big and potentially really damaging could be getting ready to occur. I'm going to do everything that I can to stop it.
Now, the question is, what's next? Well, a legal battle is taking shape. Justice Sonia Sotomayor said the decision could have big consequences to the Constitution's separation of powers because the agency can only be dismantled by Congress. But lawyers for the Trump administration say they aren't closing the department, just downsizing it. Education advocates warn it may be too late to hire staff for programs meant to return at the start of the school year, leaving students and families scrambling.
Now the states are demanding a federal judge intervene, calling the move illegal and unconstitutional. This as Hawaii joins a coalition of 24 others in suing the administration. The 96-page lawsuit filed Monday accuses the administration of illegally withholding more than $6 billion meant for elementary and secondary education across the country. The funds were supposed to be available on the 1st of this month, but instead states got a letter the day before saying fiscal year funding for certain grant programs are under review and will not be available the next day. For Hawaii, that's about $33 million for local language, literacy, and learning programs that are at risk. And a statement from the Hawaii Attorney General's office reads in part, quote, "This funding freeze has immediately thrown into chaos plans for the upcoming academic year. Essential summer school and after-school programs, which provide childcare to working parents of school-age children, are already being impacted." It's unclear how long the federal review will take, but the first student day of the school year is August 5th, about 3 weeks from today.
At the same time, fallout from the federal funding bill is bringing big changes to the way students and parents borrow to help pay for college. There will be limits on borrowing for federal student loans and a reduction in the number of payment options you can choose. Under the Parent Plus program, only $200,000 per year or $65,000 per undergraduate student is permitted. Borrowers who take out loans after July 1st, 2026 will be allowed to pay based on income.
There's sort of a new standard payment, which will give people, some people longer to pay the loans, which means their monthly payments will be lower, but you're going to pay more in interest.
And a reminder to those whose federal student loan interest payments were halted under the Biden administration, you must pay that interest beginning August 1st. Now, there are other ways to get financial help besides federal loans. Some of those options include scholarships, grants, and work-study jobs.